This is Valley News Live at noon.
A little girl from Crookston is fighting for her life in a Fargo hospital after being hit by a semi while riding her bike. The girl's family has identified her as 10-year-old Kaylee Vandito. Kaylee's mother says she had to have her right leg amputated, but doctors were able to save the other leg. The crash happened around 5:30 last night near North Broadway and 2nd Street, which is part of Highway 2 through Crookston. Police say it appears the girl was hit by the rear wheels of the semi as the driver was making a right turn, and the girl and her bike got tangled up in the wheels. The Minnesota State Patrol is now identifying the driver of the semi as 73-year-old Dwayne Schuveler of Monoman. Kaylee's mother says that while her daughter has a long road to recovery ahead, there were already encouraging signs this morning. Kaylee was able to open her eyes, smile a little, and squeeze her mother's hand. Their family continues to ask for prayers for the community. Well, more information is expected today on the fatal crash on I-94 last night. A 64-year-old West Fargo man died in a rollover near Fergus Falls. The Minnesota State Patrol says a pickup left the road last night around 6:30 and rolled into the highway median. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt. Well, it was a chilly start to the day, and now it's pretty warm around this hour. Let's check in with Summer Snellbach to see what to expect on Taco Tuesday. Hey, Summer.
Oh, Brian, tacos sound so good right now. It's lunchtime, and if you're heading out for lunch, you'll be met with warm conditions and breezy conditions as well. Here's a live look at our Luther Family Skycam network, and the flag has just a bit of movement to it as that wind continues to pick up for our afternoon hours. But temperatures very mild, almost all of us in the 70s at this hour. 72 in Fargo and Grand Forks, 74 in Jamestown, 71 Bemidji, 73 in Fergus Falls, and 76 out in Devil's Lake. Where we're seeing the gustiest conditions is to the west of the river across eastern North Dakota, with a gust to 25 miles per hour out of the south in Jamestown and Devil's Lake, gusting to 20 miles per hour at this time in Oaks. Your hourly planner in Fargo shows those temperatures again warming up into the 80s. Today is likely the warmest day of the week. And Brian, the wind is going to be increasing too. So if you are heading out for lunch, tie the hair back, maybe a little extra hairspray, and go get some tacos on this Tuesday.
That sounds pretty good. We'll follow those tips. I don't have much hair, but I can still try to do something with it. Thanks, Summer. Well, homes are being evacuated in a Rapid City, South Dakota neighborhood that's being threatened by a large and fast-moving grass fire. It started yesterday afternoon and quickly needed help from the air. The grassland fire danger the area was listed as very high yesterday. There's no word of the cause and no reports of injuries. A man is fighting for his life in the hospital and could face DUI charges after a crash in the Southern Valley. The North Dakota Highway Patrol said it happened along Highway 13 near Windermere at around 2 this morning. A car veered into the opposite lane and hit a semi head-on. The driver of the car, a 40-year-old man from South Dakota, was airlifted to Fargo Hospital with serious injuries. The NDHP says he could be charged with DUI pending an investigation. The driver of the semi is expected to be okay. Well, Sanford health officials say their hospital system continues to run at high capacity. Of the 521 hospitalizations in Fargo, 50 are active COVID-19 cases. 3 of those are pediatric. Sanford's vice president says it does expect the increase in case numbers to slow down soon, and as flu season approaches, fewer may be getting their flu shot this year.
I think a bit concerned that some of the anti-vaccine thoughts or vaccine hesitancy is going to carry over to the flu vaccine as well, which is very unfortunate.
You can get your flu shot at the Sanford South Point Clinic in Fargo this weekend. The clinic runs from 9 a.m. to noon. Patients can make an appointment by logging into their My Sanford Chart account or by calling the number on your screen. Face masks are required. Well, Johnson & Johnson is officially seeking emergency use authorization from the FDA for its COVID-19 vaccine booster. The drug maker says their booster dose increases protection to 94% against moderate to severe disease. The company is asking for booster shots to be made available to patients 18 years of age and older if it's approved. Johnson & Johnson is the second drug maker to seek approval for their COVID-19 vaccine booster. A Senate subcommittee will hear from a Facebook whistleblower today. Frances Haugun says the company knew its platforms were being used to spread misinformation, but did little to stop it. She's expected to testify it was because they wanted to drive profits up. Now it's the beginning of October, which means the start of sugar beet season. This is the time where drivers should be extra cautious around the beet trucks. The Clay County Sheriff's Office is asking drivers to be patient. And if you drive too close, you risk sugar beets flying off the truck, potentially hitting your vehicle. And make sure to be ready for all weather conditions, especially in the most dangerous of conditions for sugar beet drivers. Okay, so Sheriff Emting says the department does not plan to provide any extra parole or services during the sugar beet harvest season. Well, getting hitched could be good for your health. New research suggests married people have lower death rates. The CDC studied death rates by marital status between the years of 2010 and 2017. They found that rates for 10 causes of death in 2019 were higher among unmarried people compared to those who were married. It turns out there's some truth to saying, "Till death do you part." Well, coming up at noon, the fear of needles can keep both kids and adults from getting vaccinated, but researchers have come up with an alternative. But next, Summer Snowball lets us know what we can expect with our warmer temperatures.